Sorry, girl, I gotta go. Yeah, you know this ain't the old me. Try to keep it on the low.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I don't have another episode of LSPDFR for you guys. I actually have a tutorial on how to install LSPDFR. I've had so many people on my Instagram DM me and asking for help on how to install it, or to make a video, a tutorial on how to install it. So that's what I'm gonna do now. But before we get into it, just make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my channel, drop that like, and press that notification bell to get alerted to every time I upload an LSPDFR video or another tutorial. With that being said, go ahead and open up your internet. I had mine on the other screen. Go ahead and go to LSPDFR.com. Like I said, I will have every link to everything that you need down in the description below. So once you're here, you're gonna go to where it says download LSPDFR 0.4. Go ahead and click on that. It's gonna bring you to this page. It's gonna say LSPD First Response 0.4.4. This is the version you want to download. This is the latest version. You could go ahead and read all of this. I'm not gonna sit here and read it with you guys, but go over here to the right side, the green tab that says download this file. Go ahead and read all of this if you want to read it. Once again, I'm not gonna sit here and read it with you guys. Just click on agree and download. So here's the deal, guys. A lot of people like setting up the game with this type right here, which is the automatic installment. I've never done that. I'm not gonna do it right now. I've always done manual install. I find it much easier, so I'm gonna teach you guys the manual install. Go ahead and click on download on the manual install. Wait for it to download. It's gonna take a few seconds, but everybody has a different way to install it. Everybody that plays LSPDFR has their own way to install the game. The way that I'm going to teach you doesn't mean that it's the correct way, it's the right way, it's the way that everybody does it. Everybody has their own style to install this mod. And this is the way that I do it, and this is the way that I did it, and it works for me. You know, all my mods, all my scripts, everything works. So it's almost done downloading. What you want to do now is, while it finishes downloading, go ahead and drop this down, or minimize it actually. Go into your Steam, locate your GTA 5. This is crucial right here. Make sure you own a legit copy of GTA 5. If it's on Steam, I'm gonna show you how to get to the file folder. Make sure you find your game on Steam, on your library. Right click it with your mouse, go down to properties, go down to local files, and then go to browse local files. It's gonna take you directly to where your GTA folder is at. Once you have that, go ahead and close Steam. You don't need it no more. And this is your whole GTA game here. It's not gonna look like this because I already have the LSPDFR in there. So this is gonna be your folder. What you want to do now is go ahead and open up your browser again. Drag the file that you just downloaded into your desktop. Minimize your browser. So here's another crucial thing. In order for this to work, you're gonna have to get either 7-zip or WinRAR. I use WinRAR. The reason why is because, I don't know, I guess the files are encrypted or whatever. You need one of those to open all the files for all plugins, all scripts, everything. Once you have, like I said, I'm gonna have the link down to WinRAR in my description as well, so you could download it and install it. It's quick and easy. Go ahead and click on it. You're gonna get this. All you have to do is go ahead and highlight everything in this folder except for the 2 dots. The folder with the 2 dots, don't highlight that. highlight everything else, go ahead and drag and drop over here. Make sure nothing is highlighted, just off to the side. Go ahead and drag and drop, and that's it. It's moving everything else. Like I said, mine is doing all of this because I already have the files in here, so it's gonna ask me to replace. I'm gonna click yes. You don't have to do this. It's not gonna ask you to replace anything because you're not supposed to have anything in there. It's supposed to be a fresh, clean copy. Once you're done with this, you go ahead and close it, throw it in the trash, do whatever you want with it. So this is how your folder is gonna look like now. You don't have to worry about going to the RageHook website and downloading the latest version. The latest version of LSPDFR. So what I'm trying to say is LSPDFR 0.4.4 comes with the latest version of RageHook. So you don't have to go into the website and download theirs from the website. You're good to go. Excuse me. So once you have all of this, you're basically halfway done. You want to go back into your internet browser, webs, whatever the hell I use. Like I said, I use Google Chrome. You can use whatever you want. Go to Google, go to Open IV. Like I said, I'm gonna have the links down in the description below. You're gonna go to the OpenIV.com. You're gonna download version 3.1. Once it downloads, go ahead and drag and drop, minimize it. Go ahead and open it up. It's gonna bring you to this. Okay, I'll install it, screw it. So go to continue. It's gonna ask you all this. Once again, you could read it if you want. I'm not going to. Accept, continue. It's gonna ask you where do you want to install it in. The installation path. You know, you could just leave it how it is. That's how I did it. You know, it's gonna create a desktop shortcut. That's it. Go ahead and continue. It says, do you want to continue? Download size 24.3 megabytes. Just click yes. Let it do its magic. The reason why I'm telling you guys to download OpenIV or Open4, whatever you want to call it, this is gonna be your magical software for you to install all of your cars, your custom cars that you want, weapon skins, EUP, all of that. You know, when you gotta fix your vehicle meta, when you gotta do all this crap, it's all gonna go in here. So I'm kind of doing LSPDFR and OpenIV for you guys. So it's gonna say installation of OpenIV has been completed successfully. Go ahead and close it. So now it's gonna appear somewhere in your desktop. This is the little logo, the icon, the shortcut. Go ahead and open it up. It's gonna give you all these games, all these GTA games and Max Payne. Obviously, you're here for GTA 5. You're not here on 360. You're not here on PS4. You're not, or PS3 or PS4. You're on Windows. So go here, click on Windows. It's gonna ask you to verify the location of your GTA 5 folder. So go ahead and go to Browse, and it's already here. Okay, so all you gotta do is select folder. That's it. You can go ahead and pause the video if you need to follow these steps to get to your GTA folder. It's right there. Go ahead and select folder. It's gonna locate the game. If it locates the game successfully, it's gonna give you this. Once you're done, click continue. It says do not forget to back up your original files before editing. That's very important, guys. When you're editing your game, make sure you back up your files. As you can see, I have a folder called backups. When I install new scripts, I take the original from the game and I put it in there, just in case if the file is corrupted or it doesn't work the way that I want to. So now it's opening Open IV, Open4, however the hell you guys want to call it. Give it some time. Okay, so here it is. You really don't need to pay attention to that. Just hit no thanks. So you see a purple folder here that is called mods. You won't have that, okay? The minute that this whole screen opens, what you want to do is go to Tools. Go to Asi Manager. You're going to make sure that everything is green. Most likely ASI Loader will be installed, but OpenIV ASI and Open Camera won't. They will be blue and they will say uninstalled. Or they'll say install right here. Make sure you click on everything to install. Make sure everything is green. Once everything turns green, go ahead and close. When you do that, you're going to have a purple folder that says mods. If you don't, it's okay. If you did those steps and everything is green, everything's installed, and you close it, and you have the mods folder, you're cool. You're good. You don't need to worry. If you did all of that and you don't have this purple folder, it's fine. Go ahead and close OpenIV. Go back to your GTA folder that you had where you installed LSPDFR. You will have a mods folder here too, which corresponds to the OpenIV purple folder. If you don't have this folder, go ahead and just click on the side and go to New and Folder. Create a new folder and just label it mods. That's it. Simple as that. Now you have a mods folder, and that mods folder would also appear on OpenIV as a purple mods folder. Okay? Once that's done, you're going to see that I have Update and x64. What you want to do for that, go ahead and highlight x64 and Update. So click on x64, hold left control, and then click on Update to highlight both, or just drag and highlight both of them, and then press left control C to copy, or right click and then copy. What you want to do now is click on your mods folder, right click it, and paste. I'm not gonna do that because I already did it. Like I said, it's already here. That's gonna take you some time. So you're basically copying all this, the metadata, all audio, SFX. So you're basically copying every sound that GTA has into your mods folder, as well as all the stuff in the game, the DLC packs, which is all the cars, clothing, peds, everything is gonna go in there. So the reason why you're doing this is because right now it's in your GTA folder, but it's not an OpenIV. So when you add scripts and mods into your OpenIV, it won't recognize anything. OpenIV will be like, what the hell? What the hell? Why are you adding this? Like, so right now everything should be installing into your mods folders. Like I said, I'm not doing it because I already have it. And it takes quite a while, depending how good your computer is. If it's really good, it will go by fast. If it's not good, it'll take some time. Once that is complete, you're done. You're ready to start LSPDFR. You're ready to start LSPDFR stock. Like, just no uniforms, no cars, no sirens, no ELS, no nothing. Just LSPDFR by itself. So you guys want to pay attention right here. What I do, and once again I'm saying what I do. I go down here to Rage plugin hook. I right click on my mouse. I go to Run as Administrator. This will pop out. You want to click yes. It's gonna prompt you up to this window. It's a disclaimer. Once again, you can read it. I'm not gonna sit here and read it with you guys. Go ahead and accept. Then it's gonna tell you right here, Rage plugin hook is running with elevated privileges as run as administrator. You should not run Rage plugin hook with elevated privileges unless you experience issues otherwise. So like I said, you could run it. You could run Rage hook by itself, or you could run it as an administrator. It doesn't matter which way. I use administrator. Then you go to OK. It's doing all this. It's preparing your game. It's quote unquote installing the mod for the first time. It's creating a backup just in case if you fuck up somehow in installing a mod and you can't figure out what it is, if your life depended on it and all that, so you just go ahead and back up your game and you're back to normal like nothing ever happened. But I don't know, I've never done that. I usually just get pissed off and delete the game and start all over. That's it. I'm not gonna sit here and back it up, but this is what it's doing for you. It's creating a backup. This will take some time as well. Storing the backup now. Alright, so give it some time. It should prompt up right now. There it is. Alright, so here's another thing. It says console key. So when you go in game, F4 will be the key to bring up your menu to reload plugins, unload plugins, force duty, all that stuff. F4 will be, you could go ahead and change it if you want. I don't suggest you do, because all the other scripts and plugins use the rest of the F keys. None of them have F4. You move into plugins. It says do not load any plugins on startup. A lot of people do that. Like I said, everybody has their way. I don't. So I go to load these plugins on startup, and I click. The more plugins you add, the list will keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and you have to check them off to start the plugin. If you don't do that, you could do it within the game. You press F4 and you put load all plugins, and it'll load all the plugins. So you really don't have to do this. But if you want to, I'm already teaching you. I already told you the step. This is where it gets crucial. This is how I run my game. I don't know if the rest of the people run this way, but this is how I run my game. So you want to go to where is it at? Game settings. Go to command line switches. So the way that I play, I go direct X11. I go to forced windowed mode, and I go to borderless window. That's all. That's all I use. I don't mess with anything else down here. This is all, I don't know. I don't mess with that. Those are the only 3 check marks that I put. Or, yeah, 3 check marks that I put. Once that is done, you could go ahead and press save and launch. I don't know what the hell this says. I've never read it. I just go ahead and press OK. So now the game is gonna go. It's loading Rage-Hook. It's gonna try to hook into your game. So it's gonna try. It's connecting to Rockstar Game Services. That's another thing with 0.4.4. You don't need the Rockstar launcher. It's all integrated with that new version of LSPDFR. That's the reason why they updated LSPDFR, was because they added the Rockstar launcher into that mod. So now you just wait for it to kick in and load up the game. It's gonna take some time. Just be patient with it. It will eventually start. It's your first time starting it, so it's trying to load everything in. And yeah, just give it some time. Alright, so it's gonna say hooking gaming process or whatever. It's gonna say enjoy. The Rage plugin hook is gonna go down to the bottom of the left. It's gonna disappear. So now it's gonna load up the game normally, how it normally does. Just be advised, it's not gonna be the same graphics that you see in my other videos. This is, like I said, this is a clean copy. There's no visual mods, there's no ELS, there's nothing. It's just a clean copy. If you did it the way that I did it and everything is good, then you're gonna have this screen. The Rage plugin hook with everything loading up. One thing, if you try to load it after you press save and launch, after you do what I did, pressing direct X11 or all of that, if you do all that and you press save and launch and it crashes and it says that it's due to an antivirus, ignore it. Close everything, and relaunch it as an administrator. You always run into a problem the very first time you launched LSPDFR. It's always the first time. So if you get if your game crashes and it's due to your antivirus or stuff like that, and it says to restart your computer, you don't have to. Close everything and redo it again. Go to your Rage plugin, right click, and then run it as an administrator, and boom, it'll work. I got lucky that it worked on the first try. So now it's loading in. It's loading LSPDFR plugin. Also, make sure that you have passed the first mission, the first 2 missions in the game, because if you don't, you're gonna have to pass them every single time just to play. You don't want to do that. Alright, so I passed the first 2 missions, and this is where I last saved my game. So this is where I'm gonna spawn. You might spawn somewhere else. I don't know, somewhere in Sandy Shores, Paleto Bay, wherever. Or that's if you last saved your game over there. If you didn't even bother to play your game first, then it's gonna load up the whole game by itself from the beginning, where you're robbing the bank in North Yankton and all that. You have to go through all of that before you could do all of this. So that's another warning. But once you're here, drive up to Mission Row. You could force duty after. You can't do it right now because this is your first time. So you go ahead and go to Mission Row. Just walk to the back. Go to the locker room. Excuse me, sir. Fuck out of the way. You're going to see a blue blimp. Go over it and press, I believe it's E on the keyboard or right on the D-pad. It's going to prompt you to this screen right here. It's going to say go on duty. You go ahead and press go on duty. It's going to say you need to select a character to use LSPDFR. Would you like to go to the character selection menu now? Go ahead and press yes. You're only doing this right now because it's your first time. Once again, once you're done, you should be good to go. You never have to do this ever again. We're just going to pick whatever the hell just because it's for tutorial purposes. I don't know. I'm gonna fix the hair though because it's kind of janky. Looks like I can't even change the hair no more. Alright, cool. We'll just keep the hair just for tutorial purposes. Yeah, I can't really change it. I tried to change it, but I guess you can't. Cool, whatever. So save and continue. Name it whatever. I guess his name is Brian King. Yeah, whatever. Go ahead and use that one. Once you're there, it's gonna say police locker, police garage, go off duty. So go to police locker. It's gonna tell you the agency that you want to work for. It's gonna be LSPD, the sheriff's department, the highway patrol, Yankton SPD, news, FIB, IAA, DOA, whatever the hell you want to pick. So once, say you want to go LSPD, you go to LSPD. Then you go to outfit. You pick your outfit that you want. So you go to cop, variation. You got the patches on the side. So basically that's it. Unless you add EUP, which that would be a separate video if you guys want that video. Go ahead and comment down in the section. Throw a comment down in the section below. God damn, I am so tired already. So you can go ahead and mess around with advanced, its components, whatever. You could mess with that on your own time. Then just go to confirm. Then go to the police garage, and it's gonna take you to the garage with all the police vehicles. Like I said, they're all regular cop cars. You don't have anything in here. So we'll go ahead and just pick that one, you know. We'll go with the Buffalo. You go to components. You can turn on your extras here. Modifications. This is the good part about this. You can fix all your armor, your brakes, your engine, plates as well, suspension, transmission, turbo if you want turbo. I usually play with no turbo. Or you could go apply all. Then you just go to select and continue. And that's it. You have your car. Obviously, you don't have ELS. So once it's successfully done, it's going to say on the bottom left corner, on duty, Los Santos Police Department. You are now on duty. Bam. Now you're going to get calls. There's only 2 calls for the regular mod. Once you start adding call out packs. The lights look kind of dim because you don't have no visual graphics yet. It's not ELS. So yeah, let's go ahead and try to pull over somebody. Make sure it's working correctly. We're gonna go ahead and pull over this vehicle. Go ahead just by tapping A on your controller. So now you're pulling over the vehicle. So that's a good sign. It means the LSPDFR is working. Alright, once the vehicle pulls over, just go up to the vehicle. Right on the D-pad, you know, say hello, ask for an ID. There you go. Everything is working. Then you just carry on and all of that. So that is how you install LSPDFR my way. Like I said, everybody else has their own way of installing this. This is my way. So with that being said, this is how you do it my way. If you want any more tutorials on what to do, what else, if you want me to install other stuff for you to see, EUP, ELS, vehicles, anything, you know, weapons overhaul, sirens, go ahead and drop a like on this video and drop a comment down in the section below telling me what you want me to do. And don't forget to press that notification bell to get alerted for when I do upload that video, and go ahead and subscribe to my channel. It will mean a lot to me. So with that being said, go ahead and enjoy your game, and hopefully you guys did it correctly. If you have any questions, any problems, go ahead and write on the comment section down below, or at the end of this video there's gonna be my Instagram. Go ahead and shoot me a direct message in there to help you out further. But don't forget to subscribe, guys. It will mean a lot. With that being said, I will see you guys on the next one. Have a good one, guys. Enjoy.
Saw you last night, but did it all day. Yeah, a lot of murk caught me in a hallway. Got a sticky and I keep it at my dog's place. Girl, I left you loving magic, not saw shade. Still going bad on you anyway. Whoa, 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 whoa. I can feel like 80 rats in my mirror.